What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, October 2nd, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Rebel Wilson and other cast members of Pitch Perfect have seemingly teased on Twitter that a fourth installment in the musical comedy series is in the works. Wilson posted on Sunday a reunion selfie featuring herself and Pitch Perfect stars Anna Camp, Brittany Snow, and Chrissy Fitt, each holding up 4 fingers. Wilson captioned the photo with 4 heart emojis. Pitch Perfect 3, the last entry in the series, arrived in theaters in December 2017. Anna Kendrick, Hannah Mae Lee, Alexis Knapp, Esther Dean, Kelly Jacka, Shelley Reachner, John Michael Higgins, and Elizabeth Banks have also starred throughout the series about an all-female a cappella group. Snow, during a recent interview with Extra, said that she thinks the cast would be open to doing a 4th film. She says, "I think of all of us would be game for it. We have the best time filming those movies. We've made some of our best friends during that franchise. Part of us know that chapter might be closed, and it's okay with that, but we are still incredibly close, and we will probably make them if they want us to until the end of time." Talladega Nights and Step Brothers stars Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly share the screen once again in the trailer for their latest comedy, Holmes and Watson. The pair played 19th century London sleuths Sherlock Holmes and John Watson in the film, which is slated for theatrical release on December 25th. Written and directed by Ethan Coen, the movie co-stars Rebecca Hall, Ralph Burdown, Kelly MacDonald, and Ralph Fiennes. Sony Pictures' 2.5-minute preview features Americans Ferrell and Reilly adapting British accents to play bumbling versions of the iconic detectives as they attempt to solve a mystery and save the life of Queen Victoria. Holmes and Watson have recently been played by Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman in the BBC series Sherlock, and Johnny Lee Miller and Lucy Liu in CBS's Elementary. Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law also portrayed the characters in 2 blockbuster movies. Taron Egerton takes on Elton John in the first teaser trailer for the upcoming biopic Rocketman. The clip, released Monday, chronicles John's legendary music career from his early beginnings to global stardom. Egerton is seen performing the film's title track, Rocketman, on a piano as he begins to float in the air along with fans. The moment highlights how the biopic will combine fantasy elements with John's real-life story. The teaser also features looks at John's lavish lifestyle and the ups and downs of his career, including a trip to the hospital. Egerton says, "There are moments in a rock star's life that defines who he is. Where there was darkness, there's no you, and it's going to be a wild ride." Rocketman, from director Dexter Fletcher, is set to arrive in theaters May 31st. Jamie Bell, Richard Madden, and Bryce Dallas Howard also star in the movie. AMC has released online the first 5 minutes of the Season 9 premiere of its zombie apocalypse drama, The Walking Dead. The clip takes place 18 months after the war between Rick Grimes' group and the bloodthirsty Saviors has ended in rural Virginia. In this new era of relative peace, crops thrive, new construction is underway, a toddler paints, and solar panels and windmills generate energy. The beginning of next Sunday's episode also shows the survivors communicating with walkie-talkies and riding horses as they try to coordinate their efforts to protect their community from the undead. The video wraps with most of the main characters: Rick, played by Andrew Lincoln; Maggie, played by Laura Cohen; Daryl, played by Norman Reedus; Michonne, played by Dina Guerrera; Carol, played by Melissa McBride; King Ezekiel, played by Carrie Payton; Jadis, played by Pollyanna McIntosh; and Gabriel, played by Seth Gilliam, arriving in the decimated city of Washington, D.C. Former First Lady Michelle Obama and singers Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, and Meghan Trainor are confirmed for a Today's Show special celebrating International Day of the Girl on October 11th. Obama is expected to make an announcement related to global adolescent girls' education during a live sit-down chat with Savannah Guthrie and Hoda Kotb, NBC said in a press release Monday. Clarkson, Hudson, and Trainor are scheduled to perform during the event, and Today contributor Jenna Bush Hager is slated to introduce a series of stories she is working about girls' education around the world. world. The hour-long program is to start at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Meghan McCain announced via Twitter Monday that she will return as the co-host of The View next week. She tweeted, "I will be getting back on the horse at The View Monday, October 8th. Thank you all for your patience and understanding. It's not about how hard you hit, it's about how hard can you get hit and keep moving forward. Thank you to Steve Benson and As Central for the pick." The post includes a cartoon drawing of the conservative commentator smiling and lacing up boxing gloves as she sits in the corner of a ring. It is captioned "Into the Arena." McCain hasn't been on the show since her father, Vietnam War hero, former presidential candidate and Senator John McCain, died in August after a battle with brain cancer. He was 81. McCain made headlines when she gave an emotional eulogy at her dad's funeral, stating, "We gather here to mourn the passing of a great American greatness, the real thing, not cheap rhetoric from men who will never come near the sacrifice he gave so willingly, nor the opportunistic appropriation of those who live lives of comfort and privilege while he suffered and served." The other season 22 co-hosts of The View are Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sonny Houston, and McCain's fellow former Fox News contributor Abby Huntsman. Jenni JWoww Farley and Roger Mathews reunite Sunday for a family outing. The estranged couple stepped out to take their 4-year-old daughter Melania Alexandria and a friend to see the Disney Junior Dance Party tour. Farley shared his slideshow photos Monday on Instagram, including a group picture with Mathews. She wrote, "At Disney Junior Tour Fun," adding several heart emojis. Mathews posted a group photo of his own on his own account Sunday. He thanked Farley in the caption for arranging the outing. The star wrote, "Good day with the Disney Junior squad. Thanks, Mom, for putting it together." Farley filed for divorce from Mathews in September after nearly 3 years of marriage. Mathews confirmed the split in an Instagram video last week, but vowed to win Farley back. He says, "I'm not done fighting. I'm going to win my wife back. I'm going to win her affection back. I'm going to win her love back. I have no intention of being a single dad. We're in counseling, so there is hope. It ain't over till the fat lady sings." Farley and Mathews are parents to Melania and 2-year-old son Grayson Ballard. The couple most recently appeared together on MTV's Jersey Shore revival, Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Pregnant reality star Porsha Williams is engaged to be married. E!News reported the 37-year-old television personality said yes to boyfriend Dennis McKinley. Following news, the couple are expecting their first child. Williams' rep told People McKinley popped the question in Atlanta after planning the moment for 2 months. The couple celebrated at a prayer party for their baby following McKinley's proposal. The rep said Dennis rented out a venue and took Porsha via helicopter there. The rep also added, after they were officially engaged, they threw a prayer party for baby McKinley. Dennis had a videographer and photographer and has been working on the proposal for 2 months. Had candles, etc., rose petals everywhere. Williams appeared to be wearing her engagement ring in a new photo Sunday on Instagram. She captioned the post, "Feed off of good energy or bad energy will feed on you." The Real Housewives of Atlanta star announced her pregnancy this month after confirming her relationship with McKinley in June. She told People her pregnancy was a welcome surprise after having a miscarriage 6 years ago. Williams says, "The thought of me getting that blessing after praying for it for so long and getting that blessing with someone who is just as excited as me, it's like a dream come true." She also added, "The pregnancy came from the left, but it definitely has brought us closer together because you realize when it sets in that you are actually bringing a life to this world, that you become a family overnight." Williams' Real Housewife co-star Kenya Moore is also expecting her first child. The 47-year-old television personality teased her unborn baby's name in a post last week. Celebrity couple Nick Offerman and Meghan McCain are sharing details about their longtime romance. The 48-year-old actor and 59-year-old actress discussed their relationship Monday on Good Morning America while promoting their book, The Greatest Love Story Ever Told, an Oral History, which debuts Tuesday. McCain said of Offerman, "It's one thing to be in love and love someone, and it's another thing to like them, and I just really like him." She also added, "I like listening to him talk. I think he's funny. I think he's interesting, and he's a great person. He's a great man. He treats me like a queen. He does." Offerman and Mullally celebrated their 15th wedding anniversary this year. The couple met during rehearsals for a play in Los Angeles. Mullally says, "We've never been apart for more than 2 weeks. I think it's very helpful." Offerman added, "We're lucky that we found each other." The Greatest Love Story Ever Told gives readers an intimate and humorous glimpse into Offerman and Mullally relationship. Offerman said in an interview with Entertainment Weekly, published Monday, that it was comfortable working with Mullally in the project. The actress said, "It's strange having a pleasant and successful domestic relationship. We're lucky enough to enjoy each other's company. It's that simple." He also added, "We're just a couple people who like doing puzzles together. When we do things, whether it's on stage or on screen or record a book together in bed, it's pleasant and comfortable. We feel very lucky that we'll be able to do that and that it can be a source of inspiration for people." Offerman is known for playing Ron Swanson on Parks and Recreation, while Mullally portrays Karen Walker on Will and Grace. The pair have collaborated on a number of projects, including 2012's film Smashed. Asia Argento, the former prominent leader of the Me Too movement, has again denied allegations that she raped actor Jimmy Bennett, saying she was the one who was assaulted. Argento gave a detailed interview Sunday to Italia's Non All'Arena, days after Bennett's appearance on the show. Bennett previously said in documents obtained by the New York Times that Argento assaulted him when he was 17, when the pair met in Los Angeles in 2013. The documents also said Argento arranged to pay Bennett, who is now 22, $380,000. Bennett was 7 years old when he starred in the 2004 film The Heart is Deceitful Above All Things, with Argento, who played his mother. Argento also directed the project. Argento denied Bennett's version of the incident on the program and said she was called by the actor to help him read lines from a script. Argento said on Non All'Arena, as translated by the Hollywood Reporter, "I did not know he was underage. I thought he was 18 because he had also told me this. It's not true that there was a chaperone." She says, "I told him, okay, Jimmy, maybe we can do a movie together. I can find a part for you. He lit up and we hugged at the moment. Then he began to kiss me and touch me in a way that was not that of a child with his mother, but that of a boy with crazy hormones." And Argento said, "He literally jumped on me. He put me sideways across the bed. He did what he had to do. He didn't use a condom. It lasted for 2 minutes. I was cold, unable to move, shocked. I asked him afterwards why he had done this, and he told me that I had been his sexual fantasy since he was 12 years old." Argento has recently been feuding with fellow Me Too movement leader Rose McGowan after McGowan made a false statement about Argento's sexual assault allegations. McGowan apologized on Twitter on Thursday for getting some of the facts wrong. Argento said following the apology, "Now go on, live your life, and stop hurting other people, will you, Rose?" Argento on Saturday posted to her Instagram story a photo of a new tattoo of a dagger she received on her foot. Argento tagged McGowan in the image alongside the words "bye-bye," Us Weekly reported. A second photo included the phrase "significato vendetta consumata," which translates to "consumed revenge." Mama 2 Ciara says she worked out 3 times a day following her daughter's birth last year. The 32-year-old singer detailed her grueling fitness routine in the November issue of Cosmopolitan after welcoming a baby girl, Sienna Princess, with husband Russell Wilson in April 2017. Ciara recalled, "It was kind of like wake up in the morning, breastfeed, eat a small meal, go train, come back in, breastfeed, eat another meal, go train, then come back, have another meal, and then a third training session at night." She explained, "It was a good challenge, one I set for myself, not for anyone else. Taking care of myself makes me feel really good, and I want to keep it sexy too, you know." The Level Up singer is parents to Sienna with Wilson and 4-year-old future Zaire with ex-fiancé Future. She hopes her greatest achievement in 10 years is a successful marriage and family. Ciara says, "No dream is too big. I wanted to be a billionaire. The more resources, the more you can do. But I think my greatest accomplishment 10 years from now is that I will have a successful life as it pertains to my marriage and being a mom." She explains, "It's cool to want to do all these creative things, but it's no good to gain the world if you lose your soul." Ciara last released the single Dose in September. She will perform with rapper and frequent collaborator Missy Elliott at the 2018 American Music Awards this month. Sia has a special gift for dancer and frequent collaborator Maddie Ziegler on her 16th birthday. The 42-year-old Australian singer took to Instagram Sunday after surprising Ziegler with the brand new Audi. Sia shared a slideshow of photos and video of herself with Ziegler and the car. The picture shows Sia embracing Ziegler as they celebrate. Sia captions the post, "Happy birthday to my most special no-no at Maddie Ziegler." Ziegler shared a slideshow of photos on her own account. Stevie Wonder's sons, Kaylin Morris and Mandela Morris, and other friends also attended her birthday. Ziegler wrote, "Sweet 16, Can't believe this car is actually mine. Ziegler has appeared in several of Sia's music videos, including Chandelier and Elastic Heart, and joined the singer on tour in 2016 and 2017. She describes Sia as a second mom in an interview with People in November. The dancer said, "We had the best times together. She teaches me how to cook and new things about life." She added, "It doesn't feel like work when we're together anymore. It's really just a bond that we have. She's like a second mom." Ziegler came to fame on the Lifetime series Dance Moms. Panic at the Disco is set to pay tribute to Queen with a special performance of the British rock band's classic song Bohemian Rhapsody during the American Music Awards. The band will perform the number at the Kitos Bank Arena in Sydney. The performance will be beamed via satellite into the 2018 AMAs ceremonies, which will take place in Los Angeles on October 9th. The show is scheduled to air on ABC. Panic at the Disco frontman Brendan Urie said in a statement Monday, "If there is one song that I wish I could have written myself, is Bohemian Rhapsody. Freddie Mercury's genius is clear from the very first note to the last, and I'm honored to be able to pay tribute to Queen with my performance." The stars of the Mercury biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, Rami Malek, Joe Mazzello, and Gwilyn Lee, will be at the AMAs to introduce the Panic at the Disco performance. The film is set for theatrical release on November 2nd. Mercury died from complications from AIDS in 1991. He was 45. Brian May and Roger Taylor, the surviving members of the band, have toured in recent years with Adam Lambert filling in for Mercury as lead singer. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1985, Rock Hudson, the quintessential tall, dark, and handsome Hollywood leading man during the 1950s and 1960s, who made more than 60 movies during his career, died at the age of 59 from acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS, in Beverly Hills, California. Earlier that same year, Hudson announced through a press release that he was suffering from the disease, becoming the first major celebrity to go public with such a diagnosis. The first case of AIDS, a condition caused by a virus that attacks and destroys the human immune system, were reported in homosexual men in the United States in the early 1980s. At the time of Hudson's death, AIDS was not fully understood by the medical community and was stigmatized by the general public as a condition affecting only gay men, intravenous drug users, and people who receive contamination blood transfusions. Hudson, who was born Roy Harold Ciara Jr. on November 17, 1925, in Winnetka, Illinois. He rose to fame in the 1950s, starring in such films as Giant, 1956, for which he received an Academy Award nomination, and A Farewell to Arms in 1957. Hudson's good looks and charm were on full display in 1959's Pillow Talk and several other romantic comedies he made with Doris Day in the early 1960s. In the 1970s, Hudson co-starred in the popular TV series McMillan and Wife. Early in the next decade, he began experiencing health problems and underwent heart bypass surgery. His final TV role was a recurring part on Dynasty from 1984 to 1985. In July 1985, Hudson was hospitalized while in Paris. Some media reports indicated that he was suffering from liver cancer. However, on July 25th, Hudson issued a press release stating that he had AIDS and was in France for treatment. Hudson, who had a 3-year marriage during the 1950s to a woman who had been his agent's secretary, never spoke publicly about his sexuality. Hudson's death was credited with bringing attention to an epidemic that would go on to kill millions of men, women, and children of all backgrounds from around the world. Hudson's friend and former Giant co-star Elizabeth Taylor became an AIDS activist and rallied the Hollywood community to raise millions for research. In 1993, Tom Hanks received the Best Actor Oscar for his performance in the director Jonathan Demme's Philadelphia, the first major Hollywood movie to focus on AIDS. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, October 2nd, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.